As you strive to attain everything that you desire, I believe it would do you a great service to look at everything going on in your life that is good, bad, or indifferent as a test. It is a test to see if you can remain in your frame of mind. It is a test to see if you can remain in your perspective, to remain in your assumption. As you begin right now to assume that you are wealthy, you are loved, you are the resurrection and the life of your business. As you begin to assume that you have a lavish, steady, dependable income consistent with integrity and mutual benefit. As you begin to assume these things, you will walk about your life, and life will show you evidence that says the opposite. This is a test. When you see evidence that tells you the opposite, for example, you assume you're wealthy and all your debts are paid off. And then the moment you assume that, you walk into your house, you see a letter. And it's from the IRS. And this is a test. Because when you look at this letter, will it bring you back to the old state? Or will you pass the test by remaining assumptive from that perspective of being wealthy, of all of your debts being paid off? Let me tell you, in my own personal experience, this has not been easy. But just as I was going through my day today, I realized I'm being tested. Everything is a test. Now, it might not literally be a test, but it's a great way to look at it, because now when I'm faced with the physical reality saying the opposite of what I'm internally feeling, I can tell myself, this is a test. I'm going to pass this test. I'm not going to let this physical piece of evidence sway my internal assumption, my internal perspective. Now, I think it's worth saying that this is not delusion. When I first started studying Neville Goddard and really learning about the law of assumption, in the back of my mind always started to think, is this delusion to believe something that isn't physically true? Well, then as my understanding of what is physically true or what is physically reality, as that expanded, that question faded away on its own. But for you listening, maybe you have that question, or maybe it's something you hadn't considered, because maybe it is. But here's what I would say to you. One, is not delusion to believe something that is not true. That is actually the definition of faith, to believe in something that's unseen, that's invisible before it becomes visible. And number two, as long as you don't do anything that can jeopardize where you are in your life, then it's perfectly all right. For example, like taking out a huge loan in the assumption that you're going to get a house because you feel that you've gotten a house. If you ever feel compelled to do something irrational to fulfill this inner state, that's only proof that you aren't really fulfilled in that inner state. Because, for example, in that specific example, if you felt like, I need to take out a loan to get this specific house, I feel that it's mine, I feel that it's done, maybe I'll take the loan out and buy all these lottery tickets because I feel I've already earned $1 million. So I feel like compelled. If that's not it. That's not it at all. Because if you really feel like you have it, you won't even be thinking about it. You won't even be looking for it. You will unconsciously find yourself walking across a series of events, a bridge of incidents that lead you up to that internal feeling without you even trying. So what this means is you literally have to do nothing. If you've successfully impressed your subconscious mind, there is nothing else to do. There was not a single other thing to do. What you should do is not question that inner reality. You are now pregnant with an idea that must be expressed. Be a faithful parent and bear the duration of that pregnancy. It will give birth in uncommon hours. When you least expect it, it will happen. Go about your day. Go about your life, knowing full well that it is done. And if you feel any sense of doubt, any sense of uncertainty, return back to the faithful techniques that you use to impress yourself with that feeling in the first place. It is yours. It is done. Now, that's it for today. I'll see you tomorrow. As always, I have a gift for you in the description. If you've already downloaded this mental manifesting workbook, please leave a comment down below. Let me know how you like it. If you feel that there should be some things that's, I don't know, I guess if you have any questions, leave it down below. Leave a like on this video, leave a comment, go ahead and subscribe. I post every single day. Bye-bye and take care. I'll see you tomorrow.